folks, to a fantastic matchup that will continue the championship legacy of the proud Pacific 12 Conference that stretches back more than a decade. Welcome, folks, to Allegiant Stadium, the home of the Raiders, right off the Las Vegas Strip, as we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on last season's national champions, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start at the 25. Off here from the shotgun. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss, 2nd down and 11. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Catch made on the out route. Comes out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Tackle is made, but that's good for a 1st down at the 47.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice game.
The Ducks starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Hand off to the single back. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. They're going to run it here. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking for his big tight end. He's got a man down the middle. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
That's exactly what we want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. Now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
The pass rush closing in. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Back-to-back deep shots. It's intercepted, trying to fire it into a tight window. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Well, that That is a tough way to start this game for this offense, throwing an interception on their first drive. Big thing now is you go to the sideline, you talk to the offensive coordinator, make a couple adjustments, and come back and play with confidence next time you get the ball.
The shotgun handoff here.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Receiver in motion now. Back to pass. It's Washington. Quick throw misses his mark there. Incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? A play action looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. With the catch, it's Cobb. Tackled right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Pressure is coming. Caught by the receiver. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Oh, nice grab. It's Presley. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Out the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Short connection to the tight end here. Fights off a defender. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Ball handed off. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red end zone with a first down.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And they finally stopped it, but a decent game that time.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Quick throw, the catch is made. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks. If you play quarterback, how about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And the point after is right down the middle. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. It's a solid gain, moves the ball out to the 28. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Second down play coming up. Dropping back. It's Washington. Defense is coming after him. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
But a lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it and they get the sack.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They've flipped into the field. We're ready now for the second period. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Fires it down the middle. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. The receiver grabs it. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Deep shot toward the end zone. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, it's an incompletion here, and I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. They'll run it out of the shotgun. The gain is just 1 yard. Sets up a 3rd and 9 now.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that 1st and 2nd level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking downfield, it's Washington. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half.
Timeout, Notre Dame.
Out comes the field goal team to give it a shot. This is a long way out. He missed it. Off target that time. And after the miss, still down by 7.
Chris, you and I were on the field in warm-ups. We saw this guy hit a 62-yarder that hit the crossbar and actually went over. So we know that he has the leg to make this kick. I just don't think he got enough on it.
And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. He's going to hand this off. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looks right for a quick completion. Big man finally brought down by the quarterback. That was a tough assignment.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. In an RPO, that's a dangerous
defense facing third and short approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or do they face a tough fourth down decision? And the receivers got it. They'll play enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. He'll hand it off. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And the quarterback dropping back. The receiver makes the catch. Catch made quickly, but a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 25.
Hey, a first down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync and very efficient. Something that Oregon really prides itself on. As much as you want to think about that quarterback with the ability to run, remember, they can hurt you with their arm as well.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Looking downfield near the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Oregon.
Lone coverage here, and the receiver is just waiting in the end zone all by himself. You won't see an easier touchdown catch than that maybe all season.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. On first down, it's play action. Makes the grab. It's Washington. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Hunt with room to run. They tackle him all the way down to the 15-yard line. This offense is knocking on the door now. The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Running through the tackle. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run. The offense really clicking here. 3 plays, and suddenly it's 1st and goal. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the second quarter. It's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
Make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. They'll hand it off. Only a short gain in that run. Defense able to pen him in.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
So 2nd and 7, a 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. The sure hands, expressive. The defense has got it. Not much on the return, but defense rises up with an important takeaway.
You know, as wide receivers, we get enamored with their size and their speed and their versatility and their ability to make plays after the catch. But none of those things are more important than taking care of the ball. He makes the catch, but he doesn't secure the football, and it's a fumble.
Heads-up move by the head coach using that challenge. Officials will reverse the call on the field after taking a closer look. Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle to the 35. Good enough for a first down. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Looking to throw it on first down. Looking to scramble. He leaves the ball deep down that right side. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down to the 48.
Chris, how about this? I mean, there's nobody open initially. He rolls out to be able to get out of the pocket away from the pressure and eventually finds the big tight end for those positive yards in that first down.
And is intercepted. Could take it all the way. Inside the 40. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Irish. And the defense joins the scoring party now. The defense playing a huge role here. They score and suddenly we're tied with a conference championship on the line.
Wow, this is unbelievable drama right here. I just happen to be looking at the head coach when they created that turnover. He's running on the sideline almost like he's trying to chase the ball carrier into the end zone. Huge play and changes the momentum of this game.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Got the first down and still motoring. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Offense operating from the pistol. They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Looks like one more play here before halftime. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And it just gets back to the line of scrimmage as the time runs out here in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Ducks will kick this away to get the second half going. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Dame offense back out on the field. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the third quarter going. To throw, it's Washington. Throw to the running back in the flat.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
A completion makes it second down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Well, we've seen them do this in the past. A good throw, get the first, and here comes the tempo.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Here's the second down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. The pocket breaking down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. That's caught. It's caught. This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
Makes it second down. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Looking downfield, it's Washington. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Grab down the middle. It's Cobb. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up.
Well, I don't mind the quarterback making this throw. He found the open receiver. Really would have loved to seen a little bit more effort by this wide receiver to get to that first down marker. Instead, we got a fourth down decision.
Notre Dame looking to convert on fourth down here. Tight end goes in motion. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Lets it go quickly. Finds this receiver. That's enough for the first down. You make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now, second and 11. Football comes out. Ball scooped up by the defense.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, what a wasted possession. In the second half of a tied game, you got the ball in the red zone, you're going in to score and take the lead, and you put the ball on the ground. And just like that, you flip the momentum to your opponent.
And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. Keeping it on the ground here. They'll tackle him about the 15-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that run on the previous play. He'll hand it off. The Ducks look to keep this drive moving.
Just won a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. The linebacker shifting around now. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Tackle right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The Ducks with first and 10 here. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Offense getting set. Second down play here. We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Caught over the middle. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
Off the play fake on first down. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Tied up here in the third quarter. These second down and long plays become important as they try to avoid third and long. They're going to run it. Look out, room to run here. And he's brought down, but hold on, there's a flag on the play. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Catch is made down the middle. They bring him down. It's a very solid gain, but still well short of the first down.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. Touchdown, Ducks. And that will give them the lead now. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. takes the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
One explosive play has set them up at the opponent's 40. The ball is hauled in. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
And the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Scanning the field. It's Washington. Quick throw, testing the middle. He's got room to run. You're finally able to bring him down. A big gain to wrap up the third quarter. So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. Sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He's running out of time here. Touchdown, Notre Dame. The quarterback takes it in himself. Kicking team out for the PAT try.
Boy, this guy is so much fun to watch. Here, not even on a design QB run, able to create, use his legs, threaten the defense with his arm, and eventually off the scramble gets into the end zone. Great play.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Breaks loose at the 40. Now here he goes. They finally make the tackle, but the defense gashed by that big gainer. Well, they finally corral him, but he was untouched at the line of scrimmage. Kirk just burst through a big crease.
I'm going crazy on my defense. Like you said, this guy was untouched. I don't know how they were able to finally catch up to him and bring him down, but just no excuses at all from the defense after a play like that.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game.
Oh, Chris, you're in the 4th quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, move right down the field for a touchdown. They'll tackle him at the 27.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. An inside give now from the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Well, they don't block the defensive end. It shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Gets rid of it on the move. Receiver makes the catch. Leslie will tackle him, but what a spin move to earn him the first down. So a positive play, Kirk, with the crossing route. This is the defensive communication the coaches were worried about in this game.
Yeah, it really is a challenge in this call. When the offense goes with that deep crosser, that defense has to do a good job of communicating, really keeping their head on a swivel to understand who's coming into their zone. That time they just lost the receiver and they gave up a big gain.
And looking for a big play here. Receiver left alone, wide open downfield. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Play action here on first down. Looking for a deep completion. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of the play.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Running out of time in the pocket. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Play coming up. It's third down and 3. They'll try to run for the first down. Breaks through the tackle. They make the stop, but it'll be first and 10 now from the 18.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Running away with their running game. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Defense swarms him on that first down play. Now they come up 2nd and 15 after the loss. To the air, it's Washington. Bringing pressure. There's contact on the throw. Oh, what a grab! Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. He's got it right near the end zone. Brought down at the 3, but that's enough for a first and goal.
Well, why not, Chris? Here we are in the fourth quarter. It's third down. This guy's been making plays all game long. Go back to him again, and it works out.
For the offense, a chance to extend the lead, but more importantly, milk the clock here late in the game. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Notre Dame lining up now for a first and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Chris, this is situational football. This is really where the great coaches separate themselves, because in these kind of situations, this is where you want to be able to score and kill the clock. Some teams do it better than others, and that's primarily coaching and execution and preparation. It'll be interesting to see how this offense net.
Touchdown, Irish. Still no answer for this offense.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Here comes a first down pass attempt. On the move now. Nothing open downfield, so they'll just throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
The pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
And he'll drop back here on third down, looking for the wideout. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. Takes it all the way back for a pick 6. Touchdown, Notre Dame. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kurt.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows him what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And the returner will be brought down. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Picks up the first, looking for more. Breaks into the clear. Out past the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Oregon. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back, but here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And then you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out and make the tackle. Let's check out what that flag on the field is about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And with the game in hand, the offense just takes a knee. What a tremendous run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves conference champions. That's a tremendous achievement, but we have to wait and see what the committee decides to do and if they'll get an invite to the college football playoff. And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.